Hello. It's Monday, December 8th, 2025, and this is your Appalachia Daily Update. Today we'll start with how Cherokee County is ranked in the state's economic system, move into one closely watched crime and courts case, spotlight a new small business in downtown Murphy for New Business Monday, walk through a combined set of holiday events and school concerts across our mountain region, and finish with a two-day weather outlook. Let's begin with the county's economic footing. Every year, North Carolina updates its economic development tier rankings. It's not something most folks read for fun, but it quietly shapes which counties get better terms on grants and incentives. Recent reporting says Cherokee County will stay in the same tier in the latest rankings. That may sound like nothing changed, but it matters. The tier system shows how the state sees us in terms of income, unemployment, and tax base. Counties in more distressed tiers can sometimes get better matching funds for certain kinds of projects. Counties in stronger tiers may have to bring more local money to the table to win the same grants. For Cherokee County, staying in the same tier tells us we haven't fallen off a cliff, and we also haven't shot up the ladder. When you hear about a new industry prospect, a water or sewer upgrade, or a grant to fix a road or build a business park, part of the backdrop is this tier number. It's one of the reasons commissioners and local economic development folks have to work a little harder to make sure our projects stand out from dozens of other rural counties across the state. From the big picture, we turn to a story that hits much closer to home for a lot of people. In the crime and courts section, a Texana man who once led the Murphy Bulldogs in rushing is now facing felony charges. The Cherokee Scout's latest local coverage calls him a former Murphy High standout and lays out the charges and where the case sits in the court system. Because of his history on the football field, this is not just another name on the docket. Fans, former teammates, and families notice when someone they cheered for on Friday nights shows up in a courtroom story. In this update, we're not going to relive every detail or try the case on the air. The important points are simple. A local man is facing serious charges. He's in the court process now, and he is presumed innocent unless and until a judge or jury decides otherwise. It's also a reminder to be careful about what we say online. When a case involves someone the community knows, rumors and hot takes spread fast. Sticking to what's on the record and respecting both the accused and any victims is part of being a good neighbor. After two heavier topics, let's shift gears for New Business Monday. Downtown Murphy has a new shop lighting up Tennessee Street. Murphy Paper Company is now open, and if you've scrolled through downtown Murphy's social feeds, you've probably seen it. Shelves lined with journals and planners, racks of greeting cards, and rows of Christmas wrapping paper that look a lot better than the leftovers on a discount rack somewhere down the mountain. The owners have shared videos that tie Murphy Paper in with Rare Bird Emporium, calling it a little sister shop. Since it's New Business Monday, here's the ask. If you're coming to town this week for errands, school events, or just to see the Christmas lights, build in a few extra minutes to park on or near Tennessee Street, step inside Murphy Paper and say hello. Those early days and weeks matter a lot for any new small business. Every person who walks in the door makes it more likely they'll still be here in January and February when the sidewalks are quiet again. While we're talking about local businesses, a quick shout out to Big Head's Grub in Murphy for keeping folks fed with some serious comfort food this season. If you're out and about running errands or heading to an event, they're one more tasty reason to stay local instead of driving out of the county. And congratulations to Wagner Works Co-working Bar on their grand opening last Friday here in Murphy. They've been leaning into workshops and new ideas for how small businesses can use technology, and it's great to see another local shop putting down roots and investing in this community. Now let's widen the circle and look at what's happening across the mountains within an hour of Murphy. We'll bundle this into one regional holiday and school events block so you can plan your week. Over in Hayesville, Clay County is gearing up for the Hayesville Christmas Parade around the historic courthouse and the Beale Center. It lines up with the end of the shop's small Hayesville promotion that has been running since Thanksgiving. If you've been dropping your name in jars or filling out slips at local shops, The parade weekend is when a lot of that comes together. It's a classic small-town square parade and an easy trip from Brasstown, Warren, and the Murphy side of the county. In the Copper Basin, Copper Hill and McKaysville are rolling from parade season into Copper Country Christmas. This Saturday, downtown Copper Hill is set to host Santa and Mrs. Claus, live music, and arts and crafts vendors from around the region. It's the kind of event where you can let the kids grab a photo with Santa, pick up some locally made gifts, and then walk the riverfront before you head home. For folks in Turtletown, Ducktown, or out along the Ocoee, it is right in your backyard. For everyone else, it is still a very doable day trip. Down in Blairsville, Union County continues its classic Christmas at Meeks Park and the tour of trees at the community center and around town. If you want to make an afternoon of it, you can walk through the decorated trees, grab hot chocolate, and then wander downtown for dinner or a little shopping. Listeners in Hiawassee, Young Harris, and the far end of Cherokee and Clay often treat Blairsville as their closest, bigger town, so it is worth noting what they have going on. Tri-County Early College and the Schools of Innovation have a full week. Holiday plays are scheduled for Monday and Tuesday evenings, and the show choir or Christmas chorus concert is set for Thursday at 6 p.m. at First United Methodist on Valley River Avenue in downtown Murphy. The schools have been clear that this is for the whole community, not just current families. If you are in Marble, Andrews, Brasstown, or out toward Hanging Dog, this is a low-cost, family-friendly way to support local students and soak up some Christmas music. So if you were building out your week, you might put a Murphy School event or downtown trip in the first half of the week, then look at Hayesville, Copper Hill, McKaysville, or Blairsville as options for Saturday. Before we wrap up, let's look at the next 2 days of weather so you can plan those drives and errands. For today, Monday, the forecast keeps most of our tri-state mountain region mostly cloudy and colder. There may be a shower in a few spots during the morning, but the main story is a chilly, gray December day. Highs top out in the mid-40s around Murphy, Hayesville, and Andrews. If you'll be outside much, you'll want a warm layer and maybe something wind-resistant. Tonight, skies stay mostly cloudy and we drop down into the mid-20s. That's cold enough that any leftover damp patches, especially on bridges, shaded curves, and high hollows, could tighten up into slick spots by daybreak. On Tuesday, things try to brighten up a bit. The outlook calls for partly sunny skies and a little rebound in temperatures, with highs near 50. It'll still feel like December, but not quite as raw as today. The catch is the early morning. With back-to-back nights down into the mid-20s, you'll want to watch for icy patches when you first head out, particularly on roads that stayed damp from Monday. By Tuesday afternoon, most main roads should be in decent shape, but side roads and gravel drives in the shade can hold on to cold longer than you expect. That's your Appalachia Daily Update for Monday, December 8th, 2025. Thanks for spending a few minutes to get caught up on what's happening around our mountains. Take care of your neighbors, and they will take care of you.